And we are live. Welcome back to another episode of a Track Back fam. Listen, Mondays, guys, we have to speak about the Premier League. What's transpired, of course, over the weekend with Trent Alexander-Arnold being booed by the Liverpool fans. I think it's Angelos Marinakis that is the Nottingham Forest manager as well, going, of course, confronting Nuno Espirito Santo at the end of the Nottingham Forest Leicester game, and of course many more Premier League news to speak about. And of course, guys, you know we have to finish it off with a tier list, guys. And this tier list today is a very special one because I grew up in the 2000s. I was around in the 2010s. I was like a teenager in the 2010s. So it's the greatest players of the 2000 and 2010s ranked, bro. There's a lot of ballers that are going to be in this, right, guys? But before we do, of course, get started with that, we have to speak about the biggest news right now with Trent Alexander-Arnold being no, it's not even apparent, bro. It's Trent Alexander-Arnold. I can't even speak. Trent Alexander-Arnold being booed by Liverpool fans yesterday in the Arsenal versus Liverpool game, of course, in the Premier League. So I have got a video that we are going to be reacting to. It is going to be from Redmond TV too. Course, they are Liverpool supporters. They're going to be giving their thoughts, their thoughts and concerns with the whole thing what transpired yesterday with Trent Alexander-Arnold being booed, right? I can't speak, guys. I just don't know why. Today I've woken up in such a weird mood, bro. It's absolutely strange. So if I'm jumbling up my words, please forgive me, guys. But anyway, let's do this video reaction, fam, and then I think we might jump on X after just see what other fans are saying online about Trent Alexander-Arnold. So let's get it started in a 3, 2, 1. Vamos.
But first, Errol, and I hope you don't mind, and I hope you guys don't mind at home. Errol, let's talk about
the elephant in the room.
The Trent Alexander-Arnold situation. And so we heard before the game when his name was announced over the tannoy that there was a smattering of boos.
Yeah, cheers.
And cheers. Then when he comes onto the pitch, he is roundly booed. He's booed when he touches the ball. Yeah. A lot of people at Anfield then clearly unhappy with Alexander-Arnold. I understand it. What were your thoughts on the whole situation?
Honestly, could have been avoided. Just don't select him.
100%.
Yeah, don't select him. Problem solved. Do you know what I mean?
Why is the man?
I think Slots actually come out. Yo, what's going on, Marcelo, bro? What is going on, fam? I'm feeling a little bit good, but a little bit groggy, bro. I don't know what's happening with me, fam. I think I've woken up. Like just missing out like a proper exercise, fam. So I genuinely do need to work out after this just to get things out of my system, bro, because of course like throughout the weekend was a genuine madness. So thank you so much, bro, for asking, right? But anyway, with Arnold Slot, Arnold Slot actually came out and said that I actually chose Trent Alexander-Arnold because we're actually chasing a third goal and we needed a world-class right back. And listen, bro, like Trent is Trent Alexander-Arnold right now the best right back in football? I think he is. What, top 2 or top 3 at least, bro? Maybe like Hakimi's up there, but I can't think of anybody else that's better than Trent Alexander-Arnold. This is why Real Madrid are trying to get this goal. This is why Real Madrid are signing this guy right now. So I don't blame Slot for it, you know. Of course, if you're a Liverpool fan, and I've said this multiple times, like if this was like a Manchester United graduate, I would be pissed off, you know. I would feel disappointed that a player that's homegrown, supports the team, again, a local lad is leaving to join Real Madrid. I will be disappointed as well, you know. But listen, it's Real Madrid, right? And with Real Madrid, you've got a higher likely of chance of winning the Ballon d'Or, as what Trent Alexander-Arnold has said that he does want to win, and of course that whole thing with the Champions League. And Real Madrid are just the world's biggest team. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. I was heartbroken when Cristiano Ronaldo left for Real Madrid, dude. So yeah.
And again, I'm going to give my opinion on the boos later and stuff like that. But the best way to absolve yourself from this issue or remove it is just he shouldn't be in the team.
Yeah, he shouldn't
be in the squad.
Not in a home game, especially, you know, the first home game after us winning the league, after the week he's had where he made that announcement, all of that stuff. Arne Slot's tried to control the situation by saying this is what I want for the team, this is what I want for the fans to be thinking, and where they need to be channeling their thoughts, their attention, their energy. And I get that he's making the right sounds, but then ultimately I understand that Bradley's still trying to manage his minutes and trying to manage that level of fitness. But there's Endo there, there's Kwanzaa in a game where Liverpool don't need to go out there and win and be a resolute team that, you know, can't concede or anything like that. We're not in that world. We're in a world where Liverpool have won the league. It's all wrapped up. We want to be celebrating. We want to make sure that the attention and the focus is on these players in front of us. And there's this mad distraction there, just sitting on the touchline, and every opportunity that Sky get to pan to the camera, to pan to Trent, it just adds.
I do get what the guy on the left is saying. I don't know his name, but it does, because with that whole Trent news, those does kind of take away from Liverpool's 20th tower, like for me, what the media should be focusing on is Liverpool actually winning the league. But once again, we know how the media is like in England, guys. They will sensationalize all these things about Trent moving to Real Madrid, and they'll keep panning the camera onto him, bro, and not focusing on the actual game. Like, even right now, like this whole topic of this live, the majority of this topic, guys, or the majority of this live stream is about Trent Alexander-Arnold and not about the Arsenal Liverpool game, because that was an entertaining game, bro. Like, Liverpool were winning 2-0, and then Arsenal came back to make it 2-2. Liverpool even had like a last minute goal, right? Disallowed. I think Andy Robertson was offside, but here we are speaking about news that's 2 weeks old, bro. It's 2-week-old news, fam.
It's to what is very much unnecessary energy and animosity in the stadium. And for a good 5 minutes, it probably, because let's be honest, none of this team, even though this team have won it all and seen it all, they've never seen that. You know what I mean? Where one of our own players are not getting the reception that we used to expect them from them. So it will have been, disruptive. It will have been unnerving for them. They will have had to just think about, what's going on here? It became very obvious. And unfortunately, I think to protect Trent and in our best interests, I think the smart move would have just been to...
because right now, this whole thing as well, right, with the Trent Alexander-Arnold, it's still fresh, guys. It's still fresh news. I guarantee you, right, once Trent goes to Real Madrid and does well, or maybe even flops, and then he goes somewhere else and then comes back, I genuinely do think that Liverpool fans will forget this and welcome him back, bro. He's literally a kid that's born and raised in Liverpool, guys. Like, this thing's always happens in football. It always happens in football. I think it was the same thing with Jack Grealish when he was at Aston Villa. People were burning his top. I think there was one more person as well that I'm forgetting now. It was one more player. He was like a local lad that left, and then they were also burning. What? Oh, I'm forgetting his name. Was it Rashford? I don't think it was Rashford. I think it was somebody else, right? But these things always happen because right now people are hurt. It's still a fresh thing, but just give it time, and I'm pretty sure that Liverpool fans will welcome him back, bro.
To have left him out of the matchday squad.
100% agree. He shouldn't have been in the squad. There's no need for him to be in the team. Liverpool don't have to win the games. Again, if they were going for a title and they were worried about it, the manager already said Conor Bradley's going to start every game. That's the right decision. You just don't need it. Is my point. On that, though, the actual booing of him, I'll give my thoughts. And again, everyone's entitled to their opinions on this field. Let us know in the comment section. I'll give mine. Ed can give his. You guys can give yours as well, whether you're in the YouTube comment section, in the Discord, on social media. If you're listening to this as a podcast, feel free to get involved. My opinion on the booing is that I don't like it. Okay. I need to be careful how I phrase these words, because I was going to say you shouldn't boo a Liverpool player. Is he really a Liverpool player? I mean, he's kind of a Real Madrid player. I preferred when they were singing There's Only One Conor Bradley. Okay. They sang the Steven Gerrard song. Yeah. I think that's a better way. It's a bit like when we wanted to get rid of Roy Hodgson. We never really booed. We just sang Hodgson for England. Yeah. It's kind because I just don't like it. I'll be honest. I don't like the boos. And who knows? Liverpool weren't playing particularly well anyway, so Arsenal might have got back into the game anyway. I think it's a bad look. I understand people's frustrations. I must say this. I am not happy with Trent Alexander-Arnold leaving. I've had my say on it. I think it's wrong. I think the way he's gone about it's wrong. I don't understand why a Scouser would want to leave this Liverpool side when he got the chance of being a legend, winning everything, when he said he wants to be the captain of the football club.
Listen, like again, we'll keep going back to this, right? This is Trent's choice. It's not this guy's choice that's on the right. It's not this guy's choice that's on the left. It's Trent, bro. Trent has made this decision to go and join Real Madrid. Again, maybe it's to further his career once again, because I said it like a few minutes ago, he has stated that he does want to win the Ballon d'Or. And sadly, and it's not sadly enough, but it's not sadly enough, but right. But truthfully, Real Madrid, like in that Ballon d'Or scene, when you're playing for Real Madrid, you've got a higher likelihood of chance of winning the Ballon d'Or. That's just what it is, dude. Listen, it's the whole status of playing for Real Madrid, dude. But people right now are saying that it's a Jude Bellingham that's turned his head. Maybe it is that as well, right? But it's Real Madrid we're talking about, man. like for me, I've got like, I'm a realistic football fan, right? If United fans always say this about Garnacho, especially when he first came in like 2 years ago. Real Madrid will wait for Garnacho. We have to prepare ourselves. When Garnacho leaves, we will have to prepare ourselves, because we know that if like there's and I'm not saying that Garnacho's Real Madrid level, by the way, for the fans that are watching this, right? But when a football team has a talented player with world-class potential, or even if they are world-class, you best believe Real Madrid are coming in for him, bro. You best believe that, fam. Like, for me, with Trent going to Real Madrid, I am not shocked. I'm not shocked, guys. Like, this has happened to Man United multiple times. Like, with Liverpool fans, once again, it was Coutinho a few years ago. If you guys do remember, right, like, Coutinho left Liverpool to go play for Barcelona, because Barcelona is just a bigger club. That's generally what it is, right? But once again, like, people are expecting these whole one-man clubs, especially in this day and age right now, the social media age. You rarely see that, bro. You're rarely gonna see a one-man club. You're rarely gonna see that, bro. So for me, like, I do get why like Liverpool fans are pissed about this, because once again, he's a kid that's from Liverpool. He's come through the academy system, but it's just Trent wants to further his career. It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
I've got no sympathy in terms of Trent. I think he should be staying. I think he's wrong to go to Madrid. I just don't like Anfield booing its own players. This should be party time. We are 20-time Premier League champions. These games should be vibes everywhere. It should be fun. It should be party time. It should be celebrating like Chelsea away. We got battered. Battered's the wrong way. We got beat. When they're scoring a penalty, do I end singing the Arne Slot song? I just feel like Alexander-Arnold there is an unnecessary distraction, and I'll be honest, I just didn't like it. It made me feel uncomfortable.
No, that's absolutely fine. My thoughts, if I'm being completely honest with you, thousands of people pay their hard-earned money to go and be inside the ground, and you've been very mute. And again, the last 3-4 weeks, there's been this almost semi-flirting, like, am I falling back in love with the club?
I do get what the guy, and again, forgive me, guys, but I don't know their names, right? But I do get it, right? Like, when you're a fan and you are paying your hard work money, right? Of course, to get in the stadium, you do have a opinion, and the majority of those fans, their opinion was to boot Trent Alexander-Arnold, right? But is that a right thing? No. Is that their choice? Yes, because that's what we have. It's a freedom of expression in this country, and it's a freedom of speech. You get what I mean?
But I'm trying to, reconcile things to try and make it work and sign a contract. The mixed signals have just left. Liverpool fans back in that international break and made their peace with it. You've made your bed. If that's what you want to do, good luck to you. Go and crack on. You are going to tarnish your legacy, but we'll forget about it. You've then stirred up these emotions. You've sent mixed signals, and ultimately, there's no action without the consequence. And the consequence is, if I've paid my hard-earned money and I'm sat in the ground and you're coming on this pitch after the way that we've treated you ever since you broke out of this academy, and the breakdown in negotiations can happen between club and player, that's fine. But the antics and the way that you've conducted yourself, the way you've carried yourself, the way you've shirked from responsibility throughout courses of this season, the way that you've not been as vocal as we would have wanted you to be, the performances that you've had in certain big games for us this season where you've not played up to the level, we have every single right to tell you how that makes us feel. And it's not necessarily we are booing you because we do not rate you. We're booing you because you've hurt us. And that hate has to come out one way or another. You can turn off the comments on social media, lad. We made a post a couple of weeks back, turned off the comments, didn't want the backlash, wanted to block out the noise. That's fine. You want to block out the noise, you're entitled to do that. But in the real world, shit goes down. And when you're in the real world, bro, like you have to hold that smoke. And unfortunately, you've made your bed. You have to lie in it. And as a result of lying in it, people will now let you know what they think of that decision you've made based on the hate that you've made them feel. And to be honest, I'm glad that people feel that hate, because you know what? It just goes to show how much
these men are fuming
of a club, an emotional club we can be. Because when the going's good and when you're with us and we're on song with you, we will go to bat and we will die for some of these players. We'll die in the social media comments. We'll die with some of our hot takes. We will die on the pitch for you if you give us the opportunity. We expect the same level of respect back. It needs to be reciprocated, and unfortunately at times this season, you can look back and you can document them now, that hasn't been the way that Trent Alexander-Arnold has played his last season here at Liverpool Football Club. And I genuinely think the fans, that emotion was going to go somewhere.
No, like it goes back to, he should have been in the team. Arne Slot's made very few mistakes. I think that was a bad one. He should have done it. I have got no issue with all you said in terms of people being angry at him, people being upset with him, all that kind of stuff. I think almost it'd have been better just nothing, like quiet, or like I say, you don't have to clap him, of course you're not.
But collectively, but again, I think it's that
he did stay quiet, and never mind.
That collective thing of without anybody driving that silence. It's the noise that's going to come through.
No, and I get it. I completely understand this. That's why you're going to hear the boos. And
see, and sorry guys, I just have to say this, right? Like, he did keep quiet, but now when fans are saying like, why did he say anything? And he's saying that what, like, it's very contradictory, if you get what I mean, right? Because if Trent stays quiet, the fans will say, why didn't you say anything? If Trent says something, the fans will say, why didn't you stay quiet? Do you get what I mean?
Again, I've had messages from various people who were on the cop. There was like literal like fights and people arguing on the cop about it. My own thought is, I much prefer, let's go back to when they started singing There's Only One Conor Bradley, the Steven Gerrard song. I much preferred that. That's just my opinion. I understand his anger. I'm not a particularly big fan of it myself. I didn't like the booing.
Yeah, when Curtis goes off, he should have been screaming the scouting on our team. When Conor goes on, There's Only One Conor Bradley, Steve. Those things, because that sends a message as well. And there's always more than one way. I say there's no right and wrong answer. I think collectively that cacophony of energy spared on those chats.
I remember a time when David De Gea was going to leave Man United to join, guess what, Real Madrid, right? And this was around like 2016, 17. It was a whole thing with the fax machine, innit? And I think it was either Louis van Gaal or Jose Mourinho when it was literally like the first game, or I think it was 16-17 season. It was literally the first game, right, of the season. And I think it was Jose Mourinho that was the manager back then, right? Jose Mourinho decided to play Sergio Romero in front of David De Gea, and United fans, they started singing There's Only Like One Sergio Romero. Like we were singing Sergio Romero's song throughout the stadium, right? And they sent a message out to David De Gea, but nobody booed David De Gea. Nobody saw it, David De Gea, right? But don't get me wrong, like fans have booed their own players. United fans have done this with literally Xerxes this year. Arsenal fans have done this. If you guys remember, Saka, Granit Xhaka 2 years ago. Chelsea have done this, bro. Spurs have done this. All fans, again, like no football team fan like is perfect, bro. They have booed their players before, 100%.
Chance that is looking at the future, talking about legends, and then there's the other aspect of it of, no, we're still a little bit hurt here and we're going to let you know that we're hurt. And I think, you know, he's got to be there for the Palace game at home now. It's the last game of the season. We're going to lift the Premier League title and the trophy. He's got to be there. But I think that'll be the last time. I'd hope that'd be the last time we do boo him, really, in any real capacity. And given if it's the last game of the season, if Conor Bradley's there and he's in the matchday squad, start Conor and just bring Jarrell Quansah on or Endo on and just be done with it.
No, I agree.
Save yourself the headache.
I think that is definitely number one. Is that if the boos have done anything, and it might be positive, he should not be on. Don't even put him on the bench. Honestly, he doesn't have to be in the ground. Just have him away from it. If you want to start him at Brighton, I can understand it. Yeah. So if you want to say, I don't go back to
this guy literally just say that they don't want Trent Alexander-Arnold against Crystal Palace for the final game, and they don't even want him at the ground. Like, come on, man, come on, dude. Did I hear that correctly? Let's rewind this. Actually, did I hear that correctly?
Quansah on or Endo on and just be done with it.
No, I agree.
Save yourself the headache.
I think that is definitely number one. Is that if the boos have done anything, and it might be positive, he should not be on. Don't even put him on the bench. Honestly, he doesn't have to be in the ground. Just have him.
It doesn't even have to be at the ground. Listen, if it's again, devil's advocate here. I can't even freaking speak, guys. Like, I'm literally dying, right? But anyway, this guy just said that Trent shouldn't be even at the ground. Does he mean the football stadium, or does he mean like at the substitutes bench, right? Because if he's saying the ground, then he should not be at Anfield for the final game of the season versus Crystal Palace, right? Like, come on, that's when they lift the trophy. That's when they get the medals. Like, no matter if you like it or hate it or not, no matter if you're born or not, no matter how mad or fuming you are, right? Trent Alexander-Arnold this season has contributed for you guys to winning your 20th trophy. For you to say that Trent shouldn't be even at the ground, that is shameful, bro. That is shameful, dude. Like, he should be there to get his Premier League trophy and to get the his Premier League's winners medal, right? And to lift that trophy, bro. He should be there. He should be there, bro. Like, he's contributed. He's contributed more than Chiesa has done this freaking season, fam. And Chiesa getting a freaking medal. You get what I mean?
Away from it. If you want to start him at Brighton, I can understand it.
Yeah.
So if you want to say, I don't
go back to COVID, social distance, Trent, from the squad. Just social distance between now and the first.
I'm pretty sure this guy's joking. on the left, he's 100%.
I just never thought I'd see the day when Liverpool.
It's sad, and
I understand. I have to be careful because I said this before. People go, well, he's not a Liverpool player. I get it, technicalities. I just didn't like it. It made me feel uncomfortable. Yeah. And my overriding thing on it is, right, fill your boots if you want to boom. That's fine, whatever. But for me, we have waited. I'm 37. I have waited my entire life for Liverpool to be Premier League champions. That I can celebrate. Yeah. I'm going to Palace game, for example. Like, it should be fun, party time. It should be songs. It should be dancing. It should be smoke bombs and balloons. How boss was that feeling outside the ground? Oh, we were outside the ground when after that Tottenham game, and it was unbelievable. And it should all be that. And I just think for Liverpool supporters to be fighting on the cop, it's just, I don't know, man. It's
become so divisive. But I think there's also the argument of, you said you felt uncomfortable when that happened, and I think it was done to make Trent feel uncomfortable, because every single fan in that ground has probably been on tenterhooks all season in a very uncomfortable position, trying to put their house on the fact that Trent will stay. He's one of ours. He'll stay. And we've almost talked ourselves into this level of delusion where he's clearly been orchestrating this move longer than we've been saying that he's going to stay for. And I think that is uncomfortable for people, and everything's just rising to the surface now, unfortunately. And as I say, I'd like to think that in that moment now, Slot's seen enough to say, right, there you go, that's your last ball for Liverpool. We don't have to announce it, but effectively, lad, you've kicked the last ball. You're going to play in a Liverpool shirt now, and I think the timing of it, it is perfect. It's come full circle. He's done his job. The last thing I will say on it though is, the one thing I want more than anything else now, and again, this is probably to spite the player, because I think there's a, and again, I don't want to foreshadow and go too far down a conspiracy rabbit hole on this, but he's never changed the number 66. Probably because he thinks that shirt will get retired at me because nobody else will pick it up. First thing I'd be doing in the summer is finding somebody to wear it. I swear down. But they're going to get whoever.
It's really petty, isn't it? It's really petty, bro. That's really petty, fam. Come on. Like Frimpong, you're going to just give him number 66.
It has to come and get minutes next year. But
I'm pretty sure that was this squad number from the academy. I'm pretty sure like that's his first ever squad number he got.
They're wearing 66 for one season.
Like, I can't believe that I'm defending Trent Alexander-Arnold, bro. I don't like the guy. He plays for Liverpool, man. He actually, guys, I'm a United supporter, bro. This guy earlier this season was at Old Trafford giving the threes, bro. He's giving the threes, fam, and I'm out here defending him, bro, from Liverpool. It's just crazy, fam. This timeline right now of 2025 is not real. It is absolutely not real.
It's certainly something that you can do. It'll be interesting how the players, the fans, everyone reacts to it. I'm sure there's going to be loads of questions afterwards. Like, Arne Slot said the other day, I can't tell the fans how to act. And like, I don't know, I am not telling anybody.
No, I am not
telling anybody. You're more than welcome to do what I just didn't like it. It's my own opinion. This part of the show is reacting to it. Yeah. My reaction is that I wasn't a fan. I wouldn't have cheered him. I wouldn't have booed him. I'd have done nothing. I would have actually, I would have sang Conor Bradley's song. Yeah. Constantly, because I thought Conor Bradley was excellent again for the most part. We'll be speaking about him in a sec. But yeah, like I say, I know people. I'm not going to name names who I know, like loads, because it's not fair. It was like, he deserved it. Good on him. Like, I've got mates texting me in the WhatsApps like, I'm made up. Yeah. Saying I'm made up, he got booed. And again, that is everyone's opinion. That was just mine, is that I didn't like it. It made what was an enjoyable afternoon. Still listening to Liverpool are still champions. I'm going to party it. It was just uncomfortable. Yeah. It was a bit.
But that should be the one time. That should be the first and last. Like, okay. In my mind, like, if it had to be an uncomfortable elephant in the, we've done it, we've addressed it, we can park it now. And as far as I'm concerned, if I didn't see Trent in a Liverpool shirt again now, I wouldn't feel no.
That needs to be the message. If
there's any learning out of this,
if I could ever give Arne Slot advice, he doesn't need it. Maybe on how to shave your head, and that's the thing I may be able to give him on my scalp routine. Just don't pick him, especially in that Palace game. It's going to be interesting if he decides to get his medal, lift a trophy, whatever happens. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's just don't do it again. That for me, I go back to it. It was. I felt uneasy and uncomfortable. That's my thoughts. Your thoughts are: Would you boo, Adel? Would you boo? Honestly,
I would have probably got carried away.
Listen, this is no. I am not.
And I love. Like, the thing for me is, I still love Trent, and I still want him to do well, and all the rest of it. It's like
you feel like that.
I just feel like that. I just feel a little bit like disappointed, and that hate's still there. And it's like once we've parked it and we've made our bed, we can move on. But there's that part of that grief where you're just angry. Do you know what I mean? And I still think Liverpool fans and everybody's gonna.
Like Liverpool fans are still mad about this, right? But time's a healer. In due time, they will get over it, and then they'll look back at the things that he's won with Liverpool, two-time Premier League winner, Champions League winner, guys. Like, he's won the FA Cup, he's won the Carabao Cup with him, he's won the Club World Cup, right? Like, they will start remembering those things that, like, Trent's actually won with them as well. Like, the amount of assists as well that he's got for a right back is absolutely ridiculous. It is absolutely crazy, right? To the amount of, like, to the amount of assists that like Trent has, bro. Like, come on, 100% they'll get over it, right? But should we? I don't. Should we just react to Premier League news a little bit before we get started with the tier list? Let's do a little bit of Premier League reaction just before we get started with the tier list, guys, and we'll look at the table as well while we're at it at the same time, because right now the race for Europe the heat is on. The heat is on right now for the race for Europe, guys. So the first game that we're going to speak about, Everton versus Fulham. It's a brilliant win for Everton, 3-1 win. I think it was a Michael Keane tap in from the cross. Vitaly Mikolenko, it was a deflected shot. The Raul Jimenez one was also, I think it was a shot from like inside the box, right? But once again, like these sorts of games right now, they are just formalities. They are games that where teams just generally just show up, just play them just to get points on the table. Same thing with the Wolves and Brighton game. Brighton 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. A penalty from Danny Welbeck and a goal from Brian Gruder. I was literally expecting Brian to do a whole lot of better this season, bro. I was expecting Brian to do so much better this season, just due to the talent and players that they have, right? But it's not worked out for them, bro, and I'm highly disappointed about that. And we'll move on to Ipswich Town versus Brentford. Brentford 1-0 win at Portman Road versus Ipswich. A header goal for a man like Kevin Schade. You know what, right, guys? Like, for me, Kevin Schade is a very underrated player in that Brentford team, because everybody speaks about Mbeumo and Wissa, right? But like Kevin Schade, I'm pretty sure he's on 10 plus goals this season. I'm pretty sure Kevin Schade. Let me check by the way, right? Because I've been very impressed with him, bro. Like the guy is quick, a brilliant athlete as well. A brilliant athlete, man. Great strike of the ball, brilliant dribbler. How old is he? He's 23 years old, man. 23 years old right now. Let's look at Premier League stats, because he's on a mad one this season. This is his second season in the Premier League. Number 7, whatever. Right. Yeah, 11 goals, guys, this season, fam. He's got more goals than freaking Rasmus Højlund, and he's not even a striker. He's not even a striker, guys. This is mental. Absolutely mental. Shout out to him, man. Man like Kevin Schade, he is definitely one to watch for next season. 100%. 100%. But anyway, let's continue with the other fixtures. Bournemouth 0, Aston Villa 1. Aston Villa still chasing that Champions League spot. I'm pretty sure they're sitting 5th place right now. It was Ollie Watkins that actually scored a goal for Aston Villa. It was Ollie Watkins that scored the goal for Aston Villa versus Bournemouth. A really good goal, by the way. A really good striker's goal. Nice tapping. Just got it to the bottom left corner. Newcastle versus Chelsea. Goals from Sandro Tonali and Bruno Guimaraes literally at the beginning of the game and at the end of the game. Yes, Chelsea right now. For me, like, Nicholas Jackson's an absolute disgrace, by the way. Nicholas Jackson is like, he's a bozo, bro. He's an absolute idiot. Absolute idiot, bro. For like, I genuinely do hope that like Chelsea fans are grilling this guy right now. Don't get me wrong, that should be the whole thing with Trent Alexander-Arnold, right? But Chelsea fans right now, right, they should be grilling this dude, bro, because like, what was it like? Why, guys? Let's just speak about this for a second, right? Like, why are players so stupid right now? You know, there's about like 70 odd cameras in the stadium, especially for VAR, and you try to make it look like it's an accident, but you literally elbow Sven Botman. Like, you're not even pretending like you're looking at the ball. You've literally like done that and then looked at Sven Botman and then elbowed him, bro. What was he expecting from him to happen there? That right there has highly, like, more than likely it's proper dented Chelsea's Champions League hopes, bro. Because that literally, actually, you know what? Chelsea actually played better when Nicholas Jackson was off, bro. Chelsea actually started creating chances, and I think that Reece James should have scored that header, right? In the final minutes. But I will look at the Premier League table. just before I do get started with that tier list, bro, because Nicholas Jackson yesterday, bro, like he literally played against Chelsea, dude. He's crazy. He's genuinely crazy, fam. But anyway, West Ham versus Manchester United. Man United is my team right now. A lot of people are saying Ruben Amorim's on freaking thin ice. Listen, this bro, like with Amorim, right? I was mad at him yesterday because he shouldn't have played Lenny Yoro. Bruno yesterday shouldn't have played. Euro yesterday she shouldn't have played. Ahmad yesterday should have not played, right? Those are the three players, in my opinion, where they should have not played, bro. Like, because it's giving them a high likely chance of them getting an injury, right? And they are very important in that Man United team, players of quality. And if you look at right now with the Linked, he's out. Last week against Brentford, when I clearly said that Delict should not be playing, but this guy's chosen to play Delict, and literally he's what got like a knee injury. I'm pretty sure it's a knee injury, right? Same thing with like Euro, man. Like Euro's clearly had a foot injury. Like he didn't even start this season first because of this this foot injury, and Amorim decided to play him yesterday. Like he should have not been playing, man. He should have played at least Fredrickson. You should have played Fredrickson yesterday, but he decided to play Lenny Yoro, and this is the thing right now, mate. You know what I mean? What's going on, Reskin Bean, bro? What's going on, bro? Thank you so much for commenting, my guy. I'm really off it today, guys. I don't know what's happened to me. I've woke up with like a freaking fever, bro. So thank you so much for even commenting, and please like the stream. If you're here for a brief time, please like the stream, support your boy, you know. But anyway, right, with Ruben Amorim, bro, like those players, yeah, like even when I was just looking at Ahmad just coming up against Wan-Bissaka, dude, I was like, just why is he playing? Like, why is he playing, man? Like, we need to put these guys in bubble wrap because that Europa League is our guys. That's our literal final ticket that we have. Otherwise, if we don't win that one, we're screwed this summer. We're screwed this summer, right? And screw that, bro. Whatever, bro. Whatever, fam. Anyway, Nottingham Forest 2, Leicester 2, mate. Like, that manager, the manager, Jesus Christ, the chairman for Nottingham Forest, right? Listen. This is not Greece. It's not Turkey. It's not Serbia, bro. Like, you can't go and start screaming or even, like, shouting at a manager that's taking you from the bottom half of the Premier League to competing for European spots. He's already gotten you a European place, no matter if it's Champions League, Conference League, or a Europa League. He's gotten you a freaking a Champions a place, right? I understand the frustration of not beating Leicester because Leicester have been absolutely abhorrent, right? But for once, be grateful. Be grateful because 2 years ago, you were the same guy pulling off a madness, signed about 40 freaking players. And Nunes actually had to come in and actually freaking trim off the fat, right? And actually make your team lean, bro. And you look what you guys are doing right now. You're literally like the way that Nottingham Forest have played this season have been absolutely sick. And I did like wake up, right? And I saw that Gary Neville had posted saying that if I was Nuno, I would walk. And I was thinking, like, what? Like, what's he talking about? And then when I'd seen it, I was like, confrontations like that are meant for behind the scenes, not in the camera. Because I remember with John Obi Mikel a few months ago when he did an interview. I think it was with Jose Mourinho on his podcast or on his Obi-Wan podcast, right? He said that Roman Abramovich used to come to the training ground, of course, in his helicopter and speak to the players privately, ask him about the manager. Do you actually like the manager? He would confront the managers, or if they're not doing a good enough job, and he kept that behind the scenes. Things like that you keep behind the scenes. Like you have to be very, very professional with those things, bro, because it's such bad optics for you, bro, when you're out there like in front of like your home crowd and you're the chairman and you confronting the manager again. That's taking you guys out of the gutter, bro. You get what I mean? So once again, bro, like a lot of people saying that Nuno should walk because of that. It's Nuno's choice. I would literally speak to that guy again and say, if you do that again, bro, I'm genuinely peacing out, fam. If you treat me or talk to me like crap again, I'm actually leaving, because look where you guys are thanks to me. Look at the football like that you're playing thanks to me. Like, look how confident the players have been this season thanks to me. But that's all on that madness, guys. Tottenham versus Crystal Palace. Like, listen, Spurs are just as crap as Man United this season. Crystal Palace they had, honestly, this game, right? Like, Crystal Palace could have had about like 7 goals. It's Spurs, for me, I didn't even see them have a good chance. Let's see, actually, because I want to see like the shots on target. Bro, look at this. Look at this, bro. 23 shots, right, to Crystal Palace compared to Tottenham's 8. Shots on target 10 compared to Tottenham's 1, right? Like, Crystal Palace like Crystal Palace was like the home team, dude. Like, this is shocking. This is absolutely, like, guys, honestly, right? Most of these players need to get cooked, bro. Especially the Man United and Spurs players, bro. You guys, dude, this season, you've been an absolute disgrace, bro. You've been a disgrace to your team. You've been a disgrace to your to the supporters that go there and watch you game in, game out. Guys that come in and spend at least 60 odd pounds to watch a bag of sandwich crap being given to you week in, week out. You can't let Crystal Palace come to your home ground and outplay you like this. You cannot do that, man. This is not good enough, man. It's not good enough, dude. Like, if I was a player, I would be absolutely disgusted in myself, bro. Like, this is an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment, dude. Guys, if you've not seen it, right, please go back and go check it out. Like, go check out the highlights. Go check out the highlights for this game, bro, because it was just all Crystal Palace. Munoz free down the freaking right side, bro. Just free multiple times, dude. Crazy. And of course, it was Eze that got both goals for Crystal Palace, right? But yeah, it's not good enough. It's absolutely not good enough. 20 defeats for Tottenham this season as well. Absolute shambles. Of course, we did speak about that one. Liverpool versus Arsenal 2-2. It was Liverpool winning 2-0, and then also pulled it back to have a 2-2 draw. Mikel Merino did get sent off. I think it was like 2 yellows, and then it was 2 yellows, and it was a red card. It was like a free kick at the edge of the box with the whole thing with Trent Alexander-Arnold, right? But anyway, guys, enough of the waiting. Let's just get started with the tier list right now. So here is the tier list. Here is the tier list in all its glory. So the tier list, once again, is the greatest football players of the 2000s and 2010s tier list, right? This is grading and judging all the football players not all the football players, because we'll be here for days, right? But of course, the top players from the 2000s and the 2010s will be of course, ranking them to how good they've been. So right now there is 5 tiers. The top tier being GOAT. For me, there's only going to be about three or four players that's going to be in this GOAT tier list. World class, elite, underrated, and overrated tier list. So let's get it on, guys. So let's begin with Manuel Neuer, bro. Manuel Neuer, fam. Like, for me, he's my favorite goalkeeper of all time. He is the best goalkeeper I've ever seen play football. People might put Buffon, Casillas, Oliver Kahn, Van der Sar, David De Gea, Ter Stegen, Courtois. For me, Manuel Neuer is the guy, bro. He's the greatest goalkeeper I've ever seen, fam. And there's gonna be people out there that will be fuming. There's gonna be people out there, right, that are gonna be fuming with me about this, but I have to put him at that GOAT category, bro. 2-time Champions League winner, multiple Bundesligas, guys. He's won the World Cup as well with Germany. Like, in that 2014 World Cup, it was absolutely unreal, right? Like, there's only 2 goalkeepers ever where I felt that, like, you just can't score past them. That was Petr in 2005 and Manuel Neuer in 2014, bro. Manuel Neuer was just absolutely ridiculous. And then next up, it is Ruud van Nistelrooy, striker for Man United. Like, he actually was playing for Man United when I was starting to really support Man United. I think this was like 2 years in when I was supporting Manchester United. It's unreal. Clinical finisher, bro. Top 5 best finishers I've ever seen at Manchester United. Premier League winner with Man United as well. On his day, incredible, bro. So for me, I'm going to put him at elite, mate. Luka Modric. Luka Modric at Spurs, he was good as well. Sick ball at Spurs. And then when he went to Real Madrid, his first season at Real Madrid, in the 13-14 season, they dubbed him the worst signing ever in Real Madrid's history, bro. They actually dubbed him that, and I remember hearing about that on Revista de la Liga on Sky Sports, and I was absolutely flabbergasted and shocked. But right now, cream rises to the top. Luka Modric, absolutely unreal, brilliant player, fam, brilliant player, world class. 100% a world class player. Sergio Aguero, heard of him when he was at Atletico Madrid. I was hearing about some guy who was like 16 or 17 years old, like balling out, and I saw what he was made of. And when he was actually linked with Man City around 2010, 2011, right, I was thinking to myself that Man City should not sign this guy because he's actually going to transform them. And transform them he did, bro. Transform them he did. Multiple Premier League winner with Manchester City. Of course, well, I'm pretty sure he's going to Golden Ball as well. In the Premier League, I feel top 7 or top 6 top goal scorers ever in the Premier League is him. Like, it's very contested. It's very close between him and Wayne Rooney, by the way, for that whole top goal scorer spot. I'm pretty sure that Rooney is like 4th or 5th, and Sergio Aguero's right there with him. I'm gonna put him at elite, guys. I don't listen, and I know there's gonna be people out there. Oh, why have you not put him more class? Listen, right? Like, when you look at the career that Modric has had, and when you look at the career that Sergio Aguero has, and just look at the longevity and everything that Luka Modric has done in the world of football, again, like the Champions Leagues, a Ballon d'Or, bro. Listen. He has to go up there, bro. He like Modric for me is world class. Like, once again, for the people tuning in, like, GOAT for me, there's like three, four players that are going to be in that GOAT section, guys. Like, literally, like, that world class thing is close. It's close. I think maybe elite and world class should actually be flipped around, because elite for me, it should be higher than world class. But this is whosoever who made this tier list, bro. Right, Franck Ribéry. 06 Franck Ribéry, when he was at Marseille and then he played for France in the World Cup, was absolutely incredible. He's the player that Manchester United should have replaced when Ronaldo went to Real Madrid, but guess what? We did not, because we had the Glazers, of course, right now with their penny pinching schemes. You get what I mean? So, but 2013, she should have won the World Cup. She won the World Cup. Should have won the Ballon d'Or, in my opinion. In 2013, it was absolutely unreal. Absolutely unreal. I'm going to put him, guys, at elite. I'm going to put him at elite, man, because he was just so good. So good. Right. N'Golo Kante, one of the best DMs I've ever seen, dude. One of the best DMs I've ever seen. If I were to play football as a DM, N'Golo Kante, Claude Makelele, Michael Essien are the kind of architect players that I do try to I would try to model my game after, because again, it's just running for days. It's literally like a player that I'd want to be like in football. I'm not interested like in scoring about all these goals, all that, bro. I'm more interested about tackling, freaking interceptions, like that's my whole game plan. So for me, like, I love players like Kante, but do I put him in world class, or do I put him at the elite level? I have to put him at the elite level. Once again, multiple Premier League winners, won the World Cup with France, absolutely unbelievable career. Part of course, speaking of Premier Leagues, part of that 15-16 Leicester Premier League winning squad, right? Virgil van Dijk, mate. Virgil van Dijk. Listen, right? I know there's going to be a lot of Liverpool fans that are going to put him at GOAT section. Listen, like, with Van Dijk started literally coming in, started coming into his pump around like, what, 2018, 2019. Of course, when he was at Southampton, he was absolutely unreal as well. Like, Van Dijk at Southampton was so sick, right? But when he joined Liverpool, he just took it up to another level. And right now, he is for sure top 5 greatest Premier League defenders of all time, in my opinion. Like, even just watching him this season, dude, he's one of those rare few players that I could say that he could play in a Premier League, like, back line with like a cigar in his mouth, bro, and just literally dictating people, fam. 2019 Virgil van Dijk once again was just an absolutely different demon, bro. Like, he put fear into strikers, fam. There was one time where he was playing against Inter Milan and it was him versus Lautaro Martinez, where it was 1-on-1, and Lautaro Martinez is such a dangerous striker, right? But Virgil van Dijk just literally stood him up, and Lautaro Martinez looked defeated before he even like he got close to the goal, bro. Like that's how sick Virgil van Dijk was, bro. In 2009, in 2009, I'm pretty sure he came like what top three in the Ballon d'Or rankings, but I wouldn't put him at world class because that world class, bro. Like that world class stage, man. There's been some absolutely unreal players, man. There's been some unreal players, bro. But I have to put him down here as well, bro. At elite. Virgil van Dijk was absolutely elite. Same thing with David Silva. I call him the wizard. If the football IQ on this guy was incredible, bro. The dribbling, vision, you know what I mean? Like he was just one of those rare players when he would hold on to the ball but know when to release it. The guy before Kevin De Bruyne, the guy for me who actually gave like Man City that name. Like you where Man City are right now, of course, not this season, but the season prize, right? All that would not be possible without your Vincent Kompany's, your Sergio Aguero's, and of course your David Silva's. I'm gonna have to put him here. I'm gonna put him. There's gonna be a lot of elite players, guys. In my opinion, there's gonna be a lot of elite players, but that's just me right now because like this criteria here, fam, you have to be a special player. You have to be a special player, man. Robert Lewandowski, one of the listen, his strike class, right? His strike class of the 2010s, Benzema, Suarez, Ibra was around as well at that time, bro. Of course, with Lewandowski, Cavani, Radamel Falcao. Like in the 2010s, there have been some absolutely disgusting strikers, bro. And of course, Lewandowski is one of them, right? But where do I put him in this list, guys? And it's gonna be again, it's gonna be a massive. It's gonna be a massive trend. It's gonna be a massive trend, right? Where I'm gonna have to put him, because Rude was another level, man. Rude in the Prem was another level as well, bro. Rude in the Prem was another level, fam. It was crazy, bro. Absolutely crazy, mate. Oh my days, dude. I'm gonna put guys. I'm gonna have to put him elite, bro. I have to put him elite, man, because this world class fam. Because for me, like Luka Modric is up there with your Iniestas and Xavis, bro. You get what I mean? Like he's up there, bro. But I wouldn't say he's still the GOAT because like the GOAT is, you know who, you know which players I'm speaking about when it comes to like GOAT, mate. I have to put him elite. I have to put him elite, bro. Kevin De Bruyne. Is that Kevin De Bruyne? Yeah, it's Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne, bro. Kevin De Bruyne, for me, top 4 Premier League midfielders I've ever seen, man. Top 4 Premier League midfielders I've ever seen, dude. Like this, like what Kevin De Bruyne could do with the ball is ridiculous. Ridiculous, fam. He's a tweener between world class and elite, like in my opinion. Like if there was like a tweener ranking, he'd definitely fit in there because I do think that he's above these guys. But I do think that he's a little bit below Luka Modric. Again, just do like if you look at Luka Modric again, like club and country, like this guy was doing it for both of them. Like with Kevin De Bruyne, he did it for club, not country. You get what I mean? Like for country, yes, like Belgium had a golden age team. Romelu Lukaku, Eden Hazard, like they were all badasses, dude. Like, and Kevin De Bruyne was in amongst that, right? But really, Belgium didn't do anything internationally, like in my opinion, bro, with the players that they had, man. But Luka Modric was getting Croatia to freaking World Cup finals. That Croatian team, dude, like they were getting like to World Cup finals, Euro fucking semi-finals, dude. Like they were crazy. They were crazy, man. I'm just so torn because for me, like as a United fan, I've got a lot of respect for Kevin De Bruyne. I've never seen a passer like him, dude. I've never seen a guy like hit like grass cutter passes and it's bending towards like to the far post. Like Raheem Sterling benefited a lot from Kevin De Bruyne, man. I don't know if there's anybody like in the chat that can help me out. Chat, help me out, mate. Help me out, bro. Do you put him at world class or elite, man? Because Kevin De Bruyne, bro, like I think he's better than David Silva as well. I do, man. Like, if you just like the sorts of goals that this guy would score, even like the clutch moments. I remember against Burnley where he's got about four. No, it was against Wolverhampton where he's got about 4 goals in one game. That was crazy, dude. For them to actually win the freaking Premier League as well. Yeah, I have to put him world class, man. I have to put him world class, dude. I have to put him world class, bro. He's one of the best midfielders I've ever seen. Antoine Griezmann underrated. Antoine Griezmann is so underrated, bro. Like for France, what he was doing in the 22 World Cup, like the positions that he was picking up, and I was thinking to myself, like, there's only certain like players that can understand football to that level that Antoine Griezmann was playing that, dude. Just floating in like between those spaces between the defense and the midfield, even leaving like tracking back, defensive actions, tackling, bro. Like, it was so sick, dude. So sick, bro. Like, he's an absolutely unbelievable baller, and he's one of those players that can play in any system, can play in any team. I wanted Griezmann in 2016 for Man United, bro, because that's how good it was, man. And we missed up on a massive opportunity in not signing Antoine Griezmann, bro. It's one of the things that still eats alive in me right now, fam. But he is underrated for me. Grisou is definitely underrated. Casemiro elite. Casemiro's elite, man. Like, it took me, right, to be a Man United. It took me to appreciate Casemiro more when it was a Man United, because at Real Madrid, I always used to think that Casemiro, oh, this guy is just a destroyer. He likes slide tackling people and fighting people. There's no technique to this guy. This guy doesn't know how to play football, bro. When it came to United in that 22-23 season, oh my days, fam. Complete player. Complete, bro. Attacking defensively. Yeah, like I'm now I was like, I wish I would have taken more time to look at P Casemiro more, bro. He can do it all, man. Like, even like his passing, like people can see it, right? Especially with United fans. People know what pass I'm talking about, where he receives the ball and just dinks it over like their back line, dude. The shooting as well outside the box, like winning headers, winning like the other day against Athletic Bilbao, people saying Casemiro, like in the stadium, people shouting Casemiro, Casemiro, and Bruno just puts it like low, and he just goes like that, dude. Like, Casemiro is so sick. He's absolutely so sick, bro. And once again, like, people will see it right now, like, with his pace has gone, right. But I just wish I would have seen more of this guy at Real Madrid, man. I wish more, because when you've got Toni Kroos and Luka Modric right next to you, all you just have to do is just feed him the ball. You just have to win the ball back and just feed them, because again, like, they are unbelievable players, right? But with Casemiro can also do that, bro. Like, what would he passes? It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Mo Salah elite. Mo Salah's elite. I have to put him there. I don't think he's a better player than Kevin De Bruyne in the Premier League, in my opinion. I don't think that he's a better player than Luka Modric, in my opinion. You get what I mean? But yeah, like, what he's done right now in the Premier League is ridiculous. I'm pretty sure he's like top 5 goal scorers of all time in the Premier League. The season he's having right now as well is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. What, like 40 plus GA just in the league by itself. Yeah, madness. Absolute madness. Human Son. I have to put him, because I wouldn't say he's overrated. He's like a tweener. He's like a tweener between overrated and underrated. He's like mid-rated, mate. That's Human Son for you. Mid-rated, bro. That's how I would say Human Son's like. He's mid-rated. He's absolutely mid-rated, guys. That's what I'll say, bro. That's what I'll say, fam. With Human Son. But I wouldn't say he's overrated, man, because I actually love Son, bro. I've been watching Son since he was in Germany at Bayer Leverkusen. What a fantastic player he is. That relationship he had with Harry Kane as well. I'm gonna put him on the radar, bro. I respect this guy way too much. Gerard PK, mate. Gerard PK, bro. Gerard PK, fam. Let's go. I'm gonna get a lot of pelters for this. Man. I'm gonna get a lot of pelters for this, right? But I'm gonna put PK up there. I'm putting Gerard Piqué above Van Dijk. I'm going to put him above Van Dijk, bro. Like, the things that Gerard Piqué has done in football, the things he's won in football, bro, he's definitely he's not way above, but he is above Van Dijk in my opinion, bro. Like, people forget how good Piqué was, bro. Especially when he first joined Barcelona, like around 08, 09, and then onwards from there. We're actually looking at his goal against Inter Milan like a few days ago. We absolutely spun. I think it was Christian Keith or Zanetti and Julio Cesar, bro, and freaking scored a goal. Like, Piqué was so like people don't understand, right? Like, how good Piqué is on the ball. I've seen this guy like play like futsal like tournaments, dude, and absolutely cook, man. I've actually seen him do this, bro. Like, Piqué on the ball is so underrated. I think he's better than Van Dijk on the ball, bro. I genuinely do, fam. Like, people have not seen like Piqué actually ball. Like, he's actually really skillful for a freaking centre back. It's crazy. It's crazy how good Piqué is, fam. And speaking of crazy good as well, Sergio Busquets, best DM I've ever seen play football, hands down, bro, hands down, dude. Like, he is like ultra instinct for like CDMs. That he's like 6 steps in front of everybody. You try to press him, he'll spin you, do a little nutmeg, do a little turn. He was just so good, bro. And I remember like in like 2008, 2009, where people were speaking about, oh, Sergio Busquets, one of the best players like in the world. That's why Vicente Del Bosque always picks him. That's why Pep Guardiola always picks him. And I'm just like, who the hell was this Busquets guy, bro? Like, I know he came from the Barcelona Academy, but he can't be that good. And of course, the more you grow up, right, and the more you mature in age, and you start having a different perspective on football, dude, you understand how sick Sergio Busquets is, bro. Sergio Busquets was an absolute bad man. Absolute bad man. Right. Didier Drogba, one of my favorite players to watch. One of my favorite African players to actually watch as well. When he was at Chelsea against you, bro, when this guy was at Chelsea, fam, he wanted United and especially Arsenal. Like, the big game player, scored in finals as well. Absolutely unreal player. He's probably the strongest striker I've ever seen. Maybe like, of course, there's a Akin Fenwa, right? But aside from that, like, Drogba was also a demon too. Didier Drogba was a demon, bro. Absolute demon. They had it against Bayern in that 2012 final, in the 2012 Champions League final, was absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy, right? And here is a sticky one for me. Karim Benzema, fam. Been watching this guy since he was at Leon. That's it. Leon, bro. 2008, 2009. I remember when United wanted him as well. Ballon d'Or winner, multiple Champions League winner as well, guys. Club World Cup winner too. Karim Benzema, man. The way that he played football, though. The way that Benzi played football, bro. Like, he literally reminded me of R9 Ronaldo. Bro. Just very sleek, very smooth, bro. But does he go in elite or world class? Benzema. He did give up a lot of his goals to help out Cristiano Ronaldo. This is a difficult one, man. This is a difficult one, bro. Where do I put Karim Benzi goal? Let's look at the players. So there's Rui Van Nistelrooy, Sergio Aguero, Robert Lewandowski, Drogba. I love Benzema too, man. Because it's a tight one though. Because these guys here, him, and a him, it's all close, bro. All close, man. He's a Ballon d'Or winner. I have to put him world class, man. He's a Ballon d'Or winner, best player in the world. You got what I mean? I think it was what, 2023? You won in 2023, right? Yeah, best player in the world. Radamel Falcao. Radamel Falcao, bro. Like with Radamel Falcao, when he was at Porto, he was good. When he was at Atletico de Madrid, he was good, right? But he wasn't like for me. He wasn't at the level of your Lewandowski's, Aguero, because he did come to the Prem and he absolutely flopped in the Prem twice, by the way, as well. Uh, Radamel Falcao. There should be like another one here for like a tweener, for like a mid-rated, bro. I said it before, fam. Because I wouldn't say it's overrated. I'm gonna put him underrated, guys. Because I wouldn't say it's overrated, man. I wouldn't say it's Radamel Falcao's overrated on this one. Thomas Muller has to go in elite. Thomas Muller's been doing the damn thing, fam, for ages right now, bro. His final game was for Bayern Munich, like literally over the weekend. Was a top goal scorer in the World Cup in 2010. Won the World Cup as well in 2014. Two-time Champions League winner, multiple DFB pokals, multiple Bundesliga, multiple Bundesligas, right? And he's one of these few players that have got that central attacking midfield spot, centre forward and striker spot, down to a T with those late runs. Love Thomas Muller, man. I love Thomas Muller. But we'll move on to man like Toni Kroos, one of my favorite players. He's literally top two favorite players, bro. Him and Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's a shame that they both played for Real Madrid, dude, because when Toni Kroos, like, don't get me wrong, like, Toni Kroos at Real Madrid as well, he went up another level, right? But when he was at Bayer Leverkusen, I love this guy at Bayern. At Bayer Leverkusen, at Bayern Munich, he was also sick as well. I remember in the Champions League against Arsenal in 2013-14 season, he hit a top locker banger, bro. And I told my friend who support Arsenal, Mitchell, I was like, bro, this Toni Kroos guy, the number 39 guy, you have to watch out for him. Don't be watching out for these other guys, bro. Toni Kroos is absolutely lethal from outside the box, bro. Yeah, the most accurate shooter I've ever seen as well. Like, but left foot, right foot, the football intelligence, dude. The pinpoint passing. Yeah, mate. Yeah, I have to put him up there. So I'm gonna put him on the rare, guys. I don't think that Mesut Ozil was elite, to say for sure, but again, on his day, he was an absolute cooker, but he did have a few off days as well. There was this whole stigma where he especially in the Premier League with like Arsenal fans and other football fans, where he couldn't show up for big teams against like your Chelsea's, against your Man City's, against your Liverpool's. He always goes to in those sorts of games, and that was a narrative with Mesut Ozil, but he was absolutely unreal. Proper creative player, man. Even like the back heel assist in the Carabao Cup versus Liverpool, bro. And what a game that was, by the way, right? Ryan Giggs, elite, fam. Like people was like, oh, like I know, and again, like we have to speak about Ryan Giggs right now because all my times I've been doing research, right? For like when I was doing the Mount Rushmore research, there was another one. I think it was like the Ronaldo versus Salah debate when I was doing research for that. There's another research that I was doing for it, right? And there was a guy that just kept on popping up. The Kevin De Bruyne research. That's it. When Kevin De Bruyne had announced that he was leaving Man City, right? And I was also doing research for him, like to how many assists he got. In the Premier League, Ryan Giggs has still got the most assists in the Premier League, top 5 appearances. I think he's like third place behind James Milner and Gareth Barry. He's won the Premier League the most times, 2-time Champions League winner with Manchester United, guys. Like this, like he's still like top 10 right now in appearances in the Champions League, by the way, guys. I'm pretty sure it's like 6 or 7 place right now for most appearances in the Champions League, bro. Like Ryan Giggs is the guy, bro. Don't get me wrong. People say, oh yeah, I'm separating his personal life and his football life. His football life, unreal player. Started off as a flying winger, of course, in the 90s. In the mid 2000s, like a late 2000s, going into like to the 2010s, started playing in the central. He started playing in the central midfield spot, right? And he was just a cooker, bro. Just so simple. Just keeping it simple, fam. Like to transition from a guy who's such a speedy winger, they turn him man like inside out to be a crafty central midfield player. Come on, man. Come on, dude, bro. We like people have to give Ryan Giggs his plaudits, especially in football. Personal life, one of the worst people ever. One of the worst people ever, right? But in football wise, bro, like Ryan Giggs, he was a bad man, absolute bad man. Just ask Ronaldo as well. Like Ronaldo will keep on telling you that he was absolutely sick. Harry Kane, elite. Harry Kane has to sit down in the elite, bro. Harry Kane has to be in the elite, fam. Like is he second place right now for most goals scored in the Premier League, behind Alan Shearer, the record holder right now for England, like the most goals scored for England. Crazy striker, crazy striker. Man said Piqué is overrated. Piqué is not overrated, bro. Piqué for me, I love Piqué, fam. There's a side of Piqué that people, he was played down a lot, and for me he was brilliant on the ball. Brilliant on the ball. Man said, would you trust Giggs with your kids? Valentino, you're a disgrace, fam. You're a disgrace. You're a disgrace cheat, bro. That's what you are, bro. Man's a disgrace cheat, bro. Man's a disgrace cheat. Right, who's this? Who's my man? Is this David Villa? It's David Villa. David Villa. Villa Mara Ilia. El Guaje. Ahe. El Guaje, fam. I'll be real, guys. Listen, bro. People don't know this, fam. People don't know that your boy, David Villa, was it Cracovia? Was it Cracovia? People, where's that video, mate? Where is this video, bro? So there used to be like a TV show named Cracovia, innit, right? That I used to watch. That I used to watch on YouTube, innit? And when David Villa first signed for Barcelona, this was it, bro. Let's see. I have to keep on. I have to keep on doing this, bro. David Villa for me was a guy, bro. Like this video, I'll never forget it, fam.
David Villa, alias Illa Villa Maravilla, també anomenat Aje,
El Guaje, the kid, bro. Man like David Villa, bro. I love the striker, fam. Like one of the players that, like, he was ambidextrous. Being ambidextrous, that word I learned it from Villa, dude. When it was at Valencia, that Valencia team from like 07, 08 was ridiculous. Went to Barcelona, one of the top goal scorers in the World Cup 2010, Champions League winner, World Cup winner, bro. I love this guy. I love this player, bro. Like David Villa for me was the guy. But do I put him in that world class section, or do I put him in elite, fam? Modric, GOAT. No, there's only a few players that go in that GOAT section, mate. Greatest of all time. Greatest of all time, mate. Greatest of all time, bro. So for me, David, man, I really want to put him in world class, just because of all the things I remember with David Villa. But like Benzema for me, Ballon d'Or winner, incredible season with the Real Madrid. I have to put him elite, man. I love David Villa, bro, but I have to put him elite. Wayne Mark Rooney, bro. Oh my days. I love Rooney, bro. I love Rooney, fam. Like I could speak for 20 minutes about Wayne Rooney. Broski's taking L's against West Ham. He's not my amigo. Yo, man. Yo. I think that was Valentino, bro. Why'd you remove that comment for, fam? Why'd you remove that comment for, bro? Why'd you remove that comment, dude? Why'd you move that comment, bro? We got licks from West Ham, though. I ain't gonna lie, fam. Absolute disgraceful performance, right? But Wayne Rooney, bro. Oh my days, dude. Wayne Rooney, bro. Just how insanely good was he, man? Just how insanely good Wayne Rooney was. Wayne Rooney was crazy, man. As I said like a few seconds ago, like I could genuinely put Wayne Rooney up in world class, man. Like I could speak about Wayne Rooney as well once again for like freaking 20 minutes, dude. I love this guy a lot, bro. Like everything is done for United in the 05, 04, 05 season, 05, 06. 06, 07, just after the Ronaldo spot. 07, 08, 08, 09, 10, 11, the bicycle kick. Oh, mate, Rooney. Oh, Wayne Rooney, mate. Wayne Mark, bro. I have to put him elite, man. I love Rooney a lot. Right? But like this world class section here, fam. Like these players here, fam. Though these man, them here, just next level. Then the GOAT section, there's only like four or five players that go in that. Steven Gerrard. I have to put him elite as well. Like there's gonna be a lot of people, and I know I'm going against like my statements with the whole Gerrard and De Bruyne thing, but Gerrard, man. But he's world class. He's world class, man. That Steven Gerrard is the greatest Premier League midfielder I've seen, dude. And that's what Man United. I'm saying this, man. And I'm saying this, mate. I'm saying this, bro. Like, and for the people, by the way, who've just come in because it's Farhan and Valentino that have just come in. First of all, please like the stream. Right? Second of all, is that world class section for me, like, is the guys who are almost, mate. Almost like reach. I know people say 0 prams, but the things that Gerrard had, Valentino, bro. The things that Gerrard had, man, like as a captain, as a midfielder, you can play him anywhere, dude. He's crazy, man. He's absolutely crazy. He's unbelievable. I think he's better than David Silva. I genuinely do. I think he's better than Thomas Muller. I think he's better than Mo Salah. I genuinely do think that, mate. I genuinely do think that. He's the greatest Premier League midfielder I've seen, bro. 100%. 100%, man. 100%, bro. We'll move on. Vincent Kompany. He's not better than Van Dijk. I'll tell you that right now, mate. Vincent Kompany is not better than Van Dijk, mate. He's not better than Van Dijk, bro. He's not overrated. I think Kompany is actually overrated, you know. I actually do think that my man's overrated, bro. I actually do think that Vincent Kompany is overrated, fam. That's what I genuinely think, mate. That's what I genuinely think, fam. Valentino, if you think Man United is overrated, bro, you are smoking some budge, dude. You are smoking some budge. But I think that Kompany is definitely overrated, in my opinion. Like, when you compare him to the likes of Tony Adams, when you compare him to the likes of John Terry, Rio Ferdinand, Virgil van Dijk, yeah, definitely overrated, bro. Like, when you compare him to other Premier League's, like top centre-backs that have played in the Premier League, he's 100%, bro. I don't think that he's there with them. I genuinely don't think that, bro. I genuinely don't think that, dude. I genuinely do think that, like, Vincent Kompany is overrated. That's just me. But anyway, Danny Carvajal, mate. Danny Carvajal. Oof. I mean, overrated, right? He's overrated, fam. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I do think that Danny Carvajal is overrated as well. I don't think it's better than Dani Alves. I don't think that is better than friggin' Cafu. I don't think my man's better than Maicon, fam. Like, if you people remember peak Maicon was an issue, massive issue, bro. Peak Maicon was a freaking issue, bro. And I don't think Danny Carvajal is actually bad. I don't think that is bad. Like, there's gonna be a lot of Real Madrid fans. Oh no. That's just my opinion, dude. That's just my opinion, fam. That's just me, bro. But anyway, we'll move on. Miroslav Klose. It's between elite and underrated. I'm gonna put him underrated, guys. I don't, of course, like, He's got what the World Cup goal. I'm pretty sure he's still got the World Cup goal scorer record for the most World Cup goals scored, right? I'm pretty sure he holds that, right? But aside from that, though, aside from that, bro, like, come on, man. Like, and I've seen Mercer closer play as well, man. Like, people, yeah, of course, people will see the icon card right now, though, but I wouldn't say it's better than Robert Lewandowski. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say it's better than Kun Aguero. I would rather have David Villa over a closer. Harry Kane just smashed the Bundesliga record. Harry Kane's literally come in and smashed that Bundesliga, the Bundesliga record in his first season, man. I love Miroslav Klose as well. People don't understand, like, these like retro players. I actually like him a lot, bro. Like, I love these retro strikers, fam. But I wouldn't say that he's better than again Lewandowski, bro. I wouldn't say that, fam. I wouldn't say that, bro. Ronaldo Nazario, Arna Ronaldo is up here. He's up here, bro. He's up here, fam. He's up here, bro. Like, Ronaldo Nazario, right, is one of those few players where I have like genuine fear when my team plays against him, dude. That is the only one player. That is the only one player where I've had like genuine fear. Guys. People don't understand how sick Ronaldo Nazario was, fam. Like, there's a Pepsi advert, right? Can I show you this Pepsi advert? I'll show you what Pepsi advert I'm speaking about, bro. Pepsi. There's a Pepsi advert, right? Where it was like it was like some gladiator kind of thing, man. It was some gladiator kind of thing, and there was David Beckham in it. Where's that Pepsi advert, bro? I think it's this one here, fam. It was this one here, bro, right? And at the end of it, it was like Ronaldo. It was like Ronaldo, yeah. Where, fam? Like, where is this freaking thing, bro? And he like, yeah, it was this one here. It was this one here in it, right? And Ronaldo Nazario at the end of it showed up in it, right? Ronaldo Nazario showed up at the end of it, right? I was like, not him again! Get him away, bro! Bro, I was so scared, fam. And this is just an advert, guys. This is an advert. Guys, imagine me, I'm like 9 years old, 10 years old, right? And I'm pretty sure this was after the game where he literally just battered us. Where he went to, where he came to, I'm pretty sure this was it after this game, right? We went to Old Trafford, hat trick, bro. Freaking near poster versus Davids. I'm forgetting the other goal, but the last one was like a screamer from outside the box. Man's pumping his fucking fist. People at United fans are clapping for him, right? And I'm having flashbacks to this, and I'm thinking to myself, get this guy away from the United players. I don't want this guy even in an advert with United players, bro, because he was disgusting, bro. And people who see Ronaldo now, right, playing on a freaking what do you call it now? Call of Duty. It's not Fallout. What's it called now? Warzone. He's his own Warzone in it, right? Man's out here sniping people, fam. This guy was an elite sniper, fam. Elite sniper, dude, in real life, bro. Like, Ronaldo Nazario was mental. Absolutely mental, dude. Disgusting, bro. Like, Maldini couldn't stop him. You had Desai struggling, Lilian Thuram struggling, dude. This guy was Yap Stam couldn't do anything, bro. Like, the best of defenders couldn't stop my man, fam. That's how sick he was, dude. That's how badass he was, bro. And I will keep on saying this from the day I die, dude. Like, Ronaldo Nazario, crazy player. Andriy Shevchenko, I have to put him elite. Shevchenko at AC Milan was after stretch. 1 second, guys. Ooh, my legs. Starting to feel a little bit of pain. That's it. You guys can hear all that clicking. Sound of an old man. But Shevchenko, mate. Ballon d'Or winner. AC Milan was absolutely sick. That's it. We'll move on. Right. Fans saying closest overrated. His World Cup record is against trash Brazilian side. Ricardo Kaká is above R9. No, he's not, mate. No, he's not. No, he is not. No, he is not. Who? Is this Raul Abio? Don't tell me that's Raul freaking Abio. Is that Raul Abio? Oh no, it's Luis Figo. It's Luis Figo. Luis Figo. Lou is Figo. Luis Figo. Luis Figo, bro. Where does he rank amongst these man them? I'd say he was better than Ribéry. I'll say he's better than Salah. Figo's world class, bro. Oh no, world class. Luis Figo was sick, dude. Peak Luis Figo is an absolute issue. And who's my man here, bro? Who's doing the knee slide, fam? You know who it is, man. You know who it is, guys. You know who it is. 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 We all know who this is, bro. Cristiano Ronaldo, the Santos Aveiro, fam. Need I to say more about him? Need I need to say more about Cristian Ronaldo, mate? Don't have to. GOAT tier list. Yeah, up there. Di Maria, elite, you know. Di Maria is elite, guys. Di Maria, I'm gonna put him elite. Actually, no. You know what? Underrated. He's underrated elite. Like, if you look at like the most important games, right, that Di Maria has been featured in like World Cup finals, in Champions League finals, Copa America finals, Finalissima finals, he's always been involved, bro. Like, Di Maria is actually a big game player. People don't clock this, right? If you remember, he did the little amazing run in the Champions League 2014 final versus Atletico Madrid. I'm pretty sure he got the assist in a World Cup final in 2022. I think he scored in the finalissima, got an assist in the Copa America. Di Maria, like, I hate to say it about this guy because I do think that he's a little slimy rat. I do think so, because again, like, what he said about me, like Man United for me is unforgivable, right? But I have to give him his flowers, bro. I have to give him his flowers, bro. He is an underrated elite player, bro. That's what he is, bro. Like, Di Maria is actually that guy, bro. He's good. He's good. Iron Robinho. Listen. Him and Ribery, fam, make up robbery, don't they? Him and Ribery make up robbery. I'm not. You know what? I'm gonna promote Di Maria, man. I'm going to promote Di Maria, fam. I am, bro. Because if I've got Robin and Ribery in elite, bro, Di Maria has to be up there, fam. Like, listen, I give credit to where credit's due to players, bro, and Di Maria is definitely up there. Same thing with Iron Robin, unreal left foot, just one of those guys that started that whole trend of cutting in and shooting with the weaker foot. Pepe, elite. Pepe is good, man. Pepe is good, but I wouldn't say it's better than Gerard Piqué. Don't get me wrong. And people will say, oh, but he's played up until he's 40 years old. But ability-wise, when it comes down to pure ability, I do think that Piqué is better than Pepe. In my opinion, like Pepe he's that mental freaking centre back, dude. He is that mental centre back, bro. Like he doesn't have the refinedness of like a Van Dijk or like a Piqué, you know what I mean, like a real Ferdinand, right? But like, he's a mad guy, dude. Like Pepe is absolutely insane, bro. He's absolutely insane, dude. But give respect to him. Sanchez, I'm gonna put him down here, guys. I'm gonna put him down here. Like, yeah, his Pompey was really good. But I wouldn't say that yeah, you know, he's all that. But yeah, you can make a case of Di Maria of being world class. He's a few assists away from having the most assists in UCL. Yeah, that's a good one, bro. That Di Maria is actually a really good mate. Actually, like, again, even though he's a slam little rat, once again I will repeat that again, boy. Like, you have to have some respect for the guy, bro. What he's done in football, fam. Philippe Lam. Philip Lam. Philip Lam. Philip Lam. Philip Lam. Right back converted to CDM. The things he's done in football as well, man. World class, innit? He has to be world class, bro. I love Philip Lahm, dude. People forget how good Philip Lahm was, bro. Philip Lahm was so good, mate. Like a rare, one of those rare like players that could play in right back and in CDM. Because people will think of Kimmich right now going from right back to CDM, but it was actually Lahm that started this trend, dude. He could, like, if Philip Lahm played right now in football, bro, he'd be one of the best like right backs in the world, fam. Because there's all this inverting that managers love to do, bro. Like Philip Lahm was so sick. He was so sick, mate. So sick. Neymar, elite. I think that for the talent that Neymar had, for me, I think it's generally wasted. Of course, unreal dribbler, and there's gonna be people that are gonna put him in world class. I'm not gonna do that because, again, I expected way more from Neymar, especially when I seen this player play against Scotland a few years ago, bro. When I seen Neymar play against Scotland a few years ago, mate, like when he was like 19, 18 years old, I genuinely thought he was the next Pele. I was like, this guy is actually the next Pele, bro. To how sick he was, bro. But his career is not really panned out to how I thought it would go. Like, so he's elite, fam. He's elite, bro. Xavi, one of the best midfielders I've ever seen play football. He's up there in world class, bro. I think him and Modric are definitely like it's him, Iniesta, and Modric that are definitely neck and neck, fam. Like Xavi was so good. Bro. And I wish there could be more tiers in this, like again, like a tweener one between goal and world class. That's where like your Modric is. That's where your Xavi's belong, bro. In that little tweener thing there, fam. But I didn't create this tier list, so yeah. Iker Casillas up here in world class. Again, incredible goalkeeper. But I wouldn't say, in my opinion, I don't think it's better than Manuel Neuer. Around 2010, it was so good. 2010, 2011, ridiculous player. Puyol is up here too, bro. Carlos Puyol. People don't speak about him a whole lot, but when you need a captain, when you need a warrior, a guy that leads by example, Puyol is definitely one of those guys, bro. One of those guys. And people say, oh, but you said the same thing about Pepe. Pepe wasn't like a leader like how Puyol was, bro. That Puyol just got straight down to business, dude. He wasn't like in the game to like hurt people and all this kind of mad stuff, fam. Kaká, world class. One of the best midfielders again I've seen in football. One of the best, bro. If I had to choose like a top 10, list, Kaká and Xavi are definitely going in there, bro. And Toni Kroos as well. 100%, dude. Like they changed the way to how I view football, mate. Farhan says Ricardo Kaká GOAT. Nah, fam, he is the GOAT, bro. He's really good, man. Like I actually rate Kaká as well, bro. But GOAT, mate. For me, the tier list, for me, the players that I like, the reason why I put Man United a GOAT because he's the greatest goalkeeper I've ever seen, dude. 100%. Then Ronaldo, Nazario, and Cristiano Ronaldo just speaks for itself, doesn't it? It speaks for itself, mate. Luis Suarez, I'm gonna put him world class. You know, I'm gonna put Luis Suarez world class. Single-handedly had the best individual season I've seen from a player in the Premier League. Where for an instance, like when you've got a young Raheem Sterling and Daniel Sturridge, and you make them look good, and you're carrying Liverpool like to a Premier League, almost to a Premier League title, dude. And the things that he was doing in that 13-14 season was an absolute madness, bro. Like the goals against Norwich, like the flick over the head, the half shot volley versus Norwich, incredible, absolutely incredible, bro. Right, Ashley Cole. Do I put him in world class or elite, man? Wow, there's still a few more players left to do. Do I put him in world class or elite? Ashley Cole is the best ever left back in the Premier League. He beat Lionel Messi in CR7 to a Ballon d'Or. If he wasn't injured, he would have dominated even more. And I know you're speaking about Kaká, but nah, bro. Nah, fam. Ronaldo and Messi just different creatures. Different creatures, bro. Fam. Like, don't get me wrong, right? Like, but to be like a Messi and Ronaldo, you have to be a psychopath. And I don't think Kaká has it. He doesn't have it in himself to be a psychopath. If you get what I mean, like a psychopath is a sort of person that sacrifices their time with their loved ones. A kind of player that doesn't watch their kids grow because they're always in the gym training to become the best of the best of the best. And Ronaldo is the epitome of that. Your Tom Brady's, your Michael Jordans, bro. Your Michael Jordans, fam. Like Kaká I wouldn't even put him in the same level as Ronaldo Nazario, fam. Like Kaká's a bad man. Don't get me wrong, right? But he's not GOAT level, fam. He's 100% not GOAT level, dude. He's not GOAT level, fam. He's literally like in that elite category, fam. If you're trying to compare Kaká and Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi and Ronaldo Nazario, fam, come on, fam. Come on, bro. The body of work speaks for itself. The literal body of work speaks for itself for those man there, fam. Right. Ashley Cole. Ashley Cole is one of the best left backs I've seen. Definitely. I'll say he's even like top 3 left backs I've seen. Maybe even the top 5. Because Maldini played left back for quite a while. Roberto Carlos was around as well. Marcelo's around too. So yeah, I have to put him elite, man. Ronaldinho, another guy. Up here, fam. Up here, bro. Ronaldinho, bro, like Ronaldinho. There's only 2 players left, by the way. No, 2 players left. 2 players left, maybe in that GOAT section, in my opinion. 2 players left, bro, and it might be obvious who it is, but Ronaldinho, piss taker, bro. Captain piss taker, Captain soul taker, bro. Ronaldinho, peak Ronaldinho was just unstoppable, bro. Like, is another one where if you're lucky enough to see this guy play week in, week out for Barcelona on Sky Sports, you'd be saying the same thing that I'm saying right now. Wesley Sneijder, I'm going to put him underrated. Was a brilliant midfielder, especially in his prime. Absolutely sick. Absolutely sick. Yaya Toure, I have to put him there, bro. I have to put him there. It was a very short time that he was really that good, in my opinion. Alessandro, is that Del Piero? He has Del Piero. Alessandro Del Piero. Alessandro Del Piero. Alessandro Del Piero. I want to put him elite because I only got to see him in the Champions League and in the continental competitions like your Euros and your World Cups. And I never had any like Serie A TV for me to actually look at him week in, week out. These players, I could actually see them week in, week out, guys, because I actually had like Spanish League TV and of course Premier League TV and of course like the continental competitions. But like with Del Piero, I never really got a chance to see him play more for Juventus, if it's like Champions League or if it's like the World Cup or if it's like the Euros. Right, we'll move on. Paolo Maldini. Oh my days, I forgot this Paolo. I forgot this Paolo. I forgot this Paolo. Oh my lord. Oh my days, bro. I forgot this Paolo Maldini. What more can be said, bro? What more can be said, dude? This guy, even in his late 30s, was still balling out like he was 23 years old. Like, you couldn't get past him. You couldn't dribble past him, bro. Like Paolo Maldini, like if it's like R9 Ronaldo, everybody else was a breeze, dude. Like Paolo Maldini was so good. So good, bro. Bro, if you don't put him out there, I'm gonna get the AC Milan ultras on you. Nah, mate. Like Paolo Maldini was the guy, mate. Like I know Paolo Maldini, bro. Like I know Paolo Maldini, dude. I know Paolo Maldini. Like there's only certain times, right? Again, because I didn't have like Italian football to watch because Sky Sports didn't have that. But there's only certain times that I've seen Paolo Maldini play, bro, and all the times I've seen, dude, like especially like in Istanbul, of course, when Liverpool won it, bro. But when me and Junior we looked, it was like, okay, we see why people love this dude, bro. There was one time the people I forgot it was in the Champions League for AC Milan, right? There was one tackle that he did, it was like a slide tackle, but instead of like sliding, it was like a little hop, like it was like a little hop trap of the ball, and then took it off somebody, dude. And you're thinking to yourself, like, those kind of tackles, only elite defenders do that, bro. Only elite defenders do that, fam. Like Paolo Maldini was mad, bro. Vidic, I'm gonna put him elite. United fan, seen him play for multiple times for Man United. On corners, cheat code, madhead, absolute madhead. So he's going there. Samuel Eto'o has to be elite as well, bro. Incredible player, dude. Absolutely incredible striker. Quick, strong. For such a skinny guy, powerful shot power as well. Powerful shot power that Samuel Eto'o had. Marcelo, I'm going to have to put him elite. Man. I know that there's like a Benzema, Toni Kroos, and Luka Modric, but Marcelo, but he's on a... Nah, because Ashley Cole, there's also Ashley Cole, but I wouldn't say, for me, guys, as a guy who's, again, a defensively thinking guy, I wouldn't say he's better than Philip Lahm, Marcelo. You get what I mean? Because people mention, oh, the Champions League, but yeah, don't get me wrong, like the Champions League is a massive thing, right? But I wouldn't say that it's better than Philip Lahm, man. Like Philip Lahm for me is one of the best like fullbacks I've seen, 100%. Eto'o's world class back-to-back UCLs with Inter and Barca. But I wouldn't say it's better than Karim Benzema though. I wouldn't say Eto'o's better than Karim Benzema, man. KB9 sick, dude. I wouldn't say it's better than Luis Suarez as well, bro. Like Luis Suarez is a bad striker than Samuel Eto'o, mate. Right, Dennis Bergkamp. Then there's gonna be a lot of Arsenal fans, bro. Nah, nah, fam. Cause with that like Benzema though, like to win the Ballon d'Or. Suarez as well, man. Luis Suarez too, dude. Luis Suarez is incredible. Luis Suarez was nuts, man. As well, dude. Because when I'm comparing these strikers now, I always compare Suarez and Benzema all together. That's who I compare, because people do want to throw in RL9 as well, Robert Lewandowski too, but yeah, man. Dennis Bergkamp for me, elite, just because of one man that's in world class, bro. Thierry Henry, the greatest Premier League player I've ever seen. Bro. So good, man. So good. Michael Ballack. Oh my days, dude. People forget how good Michael Ballack is. I'm gonna put him underrated. People forget how good Michael Ballack was as well. Michael Ballack was so good. Michael Ballack was a bad man. Absolute bad man, bro. Absolute bad man. Thierry Henry GOAT. Nah, for me, this GOAT section here, fam. This is reserved for special players. Gianluigi Buffon. I have to put him here, world class. And people, but Buffon, nah, fam. For me, Neuer is still better than Casillas and Buffon, bro. Better than them, dude. And they've all won a World Cup as well, which is crazy. Is this Cafu? Oh my lord, man. Buffon's not GOAT, bro. I don't think so. Dude. I don't think so, man. There's only a certain few players for me that are like GOAT, fam. You get what I mean? There's only a certain few players for me that are GOAT, bro. Cafu up here, mate. He's up there with Paolo Maldini, dude. Cafu was crazy, fam. He could have like 4 UCLs. Yeah, true, but flopped to the last hurdle, mate. Yeah, Cafu was up there with Maldini, bro. Greatest right back ever. He's definitely with Tat. He's like Dani Alves is close to, but Cafu for me is way better. John Terry. I put him world class, because he's the greatest Premier League centre back I've seen. He's definitely the greatest Premier League centre back I've seen. I do put him above United centre backs in Vidic and Ferdinand. I do put him above Van Dijk as well. I put him above Pepe. Frances Fabregas. Should I put him there? Nah, I put Fabregas elite, bro. I put Fabregas elite, fam. Fabregas, yeah, Fabregas was good. Clarence Seedorf, world class. He has to go there, innit, man. Clarence Seedorf was so good. Nah. Clarence Seedorf was really good, man. Absolute beast. Claude Makelele. People gonna get pissed off at me for this, but I'm gonna put him right next to Kante, bro. I'm gonna put Claude Makelele right next to Kante, fam. 100%. Raphael Varane. I'm gonna put him elite. I'm gonna put Varane elite, man. I'm gonna put him there, dude. Loved him when he was at United as well. Really, really good player. Alessandro Nesta. Listen, Nesta has to go up there too, man. Nesta was world class, bro. Like Nesta was good back in the day, but Maldini also showed levels as well, bro. Paolo Maldini was so sick, dude. But like Nesta was close to Maldini. 1 second, guys. I just gotta keep stretching because my leg. What's going on with my leg, man? Oh, oof. When I need to freaking. There we go. I'm gonna have to finish this up soon because my leg right now is absolutely dead. It's absolutely dead, bro. Deco underrated. Deco underrated because not a lot of people know how good Deco was, but a very intelligent player, very crisp player. Zinedine Zidane, he's up there, bro. Zidane's up there, fam. My guy, you need to hit gym 3 days a week, fam. I know, bro. I know, brother. I know, man. Look at me. But yeah, Zidane definitely up there. Definitely up there, bro. I think he's the greatest midfielder I've ever seen play football. David Beckham. I want to put him elite to how good he was. And people forget how sick he was, by the way. How ridiculously good he was, mate. David Beckham was so good. Cavani he was one of these two down here because I don't think that Cavani was elite, bro. I don't think he's on the level of your Shevchenkos. I don't think he's on the level of your Agueros. I'm gonna put him But overrated is too much though, because he's got a good goal scoring record. Here, post goals for me, for me, for me, guys, is up here, man. He's world class, dude. With post goals, like you understand him more when you're an older football fan. You get what I mean? Fernando Torres, at his pomp, he was elite, but not a lot of people knew about him, especially even right now. Like people right now don't know how good Fernando Torres was. It's super problem, an absolute super problem, mate. An absolute super problem Fernando Torres was, man. But when he went to Chelsea, though, like after he went to Chelsea, everything started turning bad for him. Uh, you got to bounce. See you, bro. No problem, mate. See you later, lad. I know it's roughly around like 12 a.m. in Saudi, and I know it's pretty late over there in Saudi, bro. Thank you so much, bro. Leave a like as well before you leave, fam, bro. Thank you so much for commenting, my guy. Torres, man. Where do I put Torres? Fernando Torres at Liverpool was a different beast though. Fernando Torres at Liverpool was crazy. It was absolutely crazy, man. But he was there for like what 4 seasons at Liverpool. Was he there 07, 08? Torres, bro. Torres was so good, bro. Torres in his heyday was an elite striker, man. Scored in any position, dude. Back to goal, could score. Absolutely unreal. Christian Vieri, he started turning old when I was starting to watch football a little bit more. I want to put him underrated, because I know a lot of people know about Christian Vieri to how good he was. But man had a reputation, and I remember again, like he was starting to age more when I was growing up. But yeah, people need to know how good Christian Vieira was. Patrick Vieira up here, elite player, absolute elite. Gareth Bale. I'm gonna have to put him elite, guys. It was also another problem as well, bro. Gareth Bale was an absolute problem. Same thing with Roy Keane. I'm gonna put him underrated, guys. Just because people see Roy Keane as a player that likes to kick people, shout and scream at people, but on the ball he was really good. On the ball he was absolutely awesome, man. Petr Cech, elite. I wouldn't say he is, but 04 or 05 Petr Cech was crazy though. 04 or 05 Petr Cech was unstoppable, dude. Considered by 11 goals in one season in the Prem. But yeah, he has to go there, bro, because I think that Buffon and Casillas, though, man, they were crazy too. Chiellini up here, 100%. Eden Hazard on his day, unreal player, bro, unreal freaking player, mate. Francesco Totti, same thing, so good. Dani Alves, definitely for me, world class. He's the second best right back I've ever seen play football, behind Cafu. The things is one as well, crazy. Xavi Alonso, elite, 100% elite. Andres Iniesta, I have to put him world class. Put him up here. Let me put these three together, bro. These three here, mate. Madness central for these three, bro. Zlatan Ibrahimovic for me goes in world class. I love Zlatan, bro. There's never ever going to be a player like him ever again. Like his his body shape, like a 6'3" guy, very acrobatic, skillful. The range of finishing, the freaking headers, mate. Yeah, Ibra is up there, man. Ibra is up there, dude. Rivaldo, oh my days. I forgot about him. He was so good. He was so good, bro. World class. Rivaldo was so good as well back in the day, man. Uh, Bastian Schweinsteiger. I have to put Basti down here, you know. I love Schweinsteiger, but I don't think that he was like on the level of a Toni Kroos. You know what I mean? Or like a Luka Modric. Like Schweinsteiger was still a bad man, but I don't think he was on like a level of Iniesta, Xavi, Toni Kroos, Luka Modric. I don't think he was on that level. Andrea Pirlo is here too, man. World class dude. World class player. Edwin van der Sar, I have to put him elite. I have to put him elite, man. Really good player. Javier Zanetti. I started catching Javier Zanetti at the end of his career when he was starting to be like an old man because he played right back and then he was a midfielder as well. But elite. I know there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna be fuming about Zanetti, right? But for me, like, I'm just remembering Gareth Bale just storming past him in the 2011 Champions League, mate. Lionel Messi, you know where this guy goes, bro. You know where this guy goes, man. Up there, dude. Up there, bro. Roberto Carlos, one of the best left backs I've seen, world class. If Roberto Carlos played football right now, in this day and age right now, he'll be one of the best fullbacks I've ever seen, bro. Well, people have ever seen, because the speed could just get up and down the channel, especially at wing back, set pieces, insane shooting. Yeah, had it all. Had it all for a win back. Frank Lampard, elite. 100% elite. Raul, same thing. Even though he was crazy. Even though he was like crazy as in like a good striker. Prolific striker. But I wouldn't say that Raul was better than Ibra, in my opinion. I wouldn't say it's better than Luis Suarez. I wouldn't say it's better than Thierry Henry. But yeah. Rio Ferdinand. Rio Ferdinand, mate. Rio Ferdinand has to go in elite, right? He has to be in there, fam. I think that Rio Ferdinand but he's better than Van Dijk though, in my opinion. He's better than Van Dijk though, because Rio is that tweener in that elite and world class tier. You get what I mean? That's how I see it. Rio is good, man. Rio was definitely good, but nah. Adriano, underrated. Just people don't know how good he was, especially like in 2008. Major issue for players, bro. Major issues for defenders. Strength, dribbling, shooting. Yeah. Nice little burst of speed. Juan Roman Riquelme. Oh my days, dude. These are some mad midfielders coming up now, bro. Riquelme, dude. He's definitely going up here, isn't he? He's going up here. Sergio Ramos. Oh, my leg is freaking dying, fam. Oh my days. Sergio Ramos will have to go up to world class. It's just a below GOAT. It's just below a GOAT. Pavel Nedved, elite. 100%. Thiago Silva, another elite one, man. Diogo Forlan. These next two players, elite players, bro. Elite players, bro. But guys, that is my tier list. That is my greatest players of all time tier list from the 2000s and 2010s. Hopefully you guys do like it. If you do like it, please give me your thoughts and concerns. Let me save this actually, by the way. Let me download this image. Let me save it. Let me save it, bro. But yeah, here it is right now. I don't know why it's not letting me eliminate this thing. But is it gonna take me back? No, it's not. But Yeah, here it is for you guys. I hope you can see the other ones. I've tried to scroll down slowly for you guys to see it. So GOAT tier, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players in there. I was never counting for Cafu and Maldini for showing up in there. But for me, I had to put Manu Noah as my greatest keeper of all time, bro. Like, Manu Noah is definitely one of the GOAT keepers I've seen, bro. 100%, dude. Like, define the role, sweeper, that whole sweeper keeper stuff. Once again, that 2014 World Cup campaign was absolute madness. That span from like 2011 up until like 2017 was crazy for Neuer, bro. 100%, dude. What a keeper, fam. But the other ones explain themselves, in my opinion, bro. So that is my list, guys. Again, if you disagree, please go take part in yours. Send me your list as well. I will check them out if you do want to. Of course, follow me on Instagram. All my tags are here. Just tag me in one of these things and send me your list. Then, of course, I'll see it. And please, guys, like the stream. I have to go right now because it's literally 12 a.m. UK time. I have to stretch because my leg right now is killing me for some reason. So, yeah, I will catch you guys later.